Let's dive into the new Kill Team Commander expansions.
Spiking bits.
Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. We are taking a look at the 8 new Kill Team expansions, 8 of 16, I would like to add, of the new Kill Team Commander expansions. Now, this is what's out week 1 for Commanders. There may be more in the future. We don't really know yet. Each one of these is $35, so pick your poison. And I have to admit, I was one of the naysayers at first. I wasn't sure that these would be worth $35 because some of the miniatures that come in here don't even have a retail price of $35, whereas some have never been offered before separately. Like Gitzog came in Stormclaw box back in 2014, never been available separately, but now you can get them. So some players might just be buying him just to scoop him up. Same with this guy right here, Arcan, the Colossus. He came in the Deathstorm series, or whatever box that was, the same year, 2014. Now, of course, you have been able to get him separately over the years, but there is what it is. And people like the Primaris Psyker are already $35. So what makes these boxes either worth at least what they cost normally, or worth more than they would perhaps cost off the shelf? Well, let's dive in and take a look. So here's our first example for Kill Team Commanders, Torvald Orcs Bane. And there's kind of a preview of what he comes with. So you're going to get the mini, which again was $35 normally. Your markers and objectives and all sorts of status card stuff. You already know what this is. You might not know what these are, but we'll show you here in a second. Your roster card, and hey, look at that little FFG fashion flipped over cards. Of course, they tell you right there exactly what it comes with, but we're gonna show you. There we go. So you're gonna get the miniature, of course, which is just 2 on sprue, and this nice, or 2 sprues right there, and a 40 mil base, and then this nice little kind of, I don't know, like a Kill Team gift bag almost, with a little tear strip. Well, it's not a tear strip, it's a re-sticky strip at the back, which is pretty nice because now you can kind of re-rack it and keep your stuff together if you need to. Keep all your cards together for your commander, because that's kind of a weird size and hard to find. So you're going to have your instructions for Mr. Orcs Bane right there. There's your status markers. And then this is where it gets really interesting. You've got your kind of path to excellence, we'll just call it there. Your choose your own adventure, where of course you're going to get things are going to cost you more and more points. You're going to get some specific Astartes tactics right here as well. Well, every faction is going to get their own. You're going to get the specific things that are happening with this commander, perhaps, which is right here. They're all psychic powers, right? Things like the ethereal are probably going to come with, the leadership abilities and things. A little fluff card, which I thought was kind of neat. But maybe more importantly than all this is this box isn't just for Orcs Bane. You're going to be able to get, now you won't have the stat card, but you're going to not only get a commander tactic, a lieutenant tactic, Primaris captain, Primaris chaplain, 2 Primaris chaplains actually. Is this the same one? Nope, 2 different ones right there. So this box is actually enough content inside, right, to actually help you with whatever commander you're going to take for Space Marines, which is kind of neat. Now you won't have the little walk-up little card right here, so to speak, but you will have this more specifics for him right here. Now all of this information right here is also available in the book. They're actually the first one for Space Marines. Of course, I didn't have it open. So whatever you got, like say there's the captain, there's his rights of battle, there's the lieutenant and everything right there. There's their specific upgrade points and everything. So while you don't get that, you still get all the game aids and things that you would need on the tabletop, as well as the little psychic powers and stuff. So I'm kind of digging that. I can see where this content is worth money, and I think it's probably one of the first times I'm actually going to say that outside of a thing like Warhammer Underworlds, where that's really the case. A lot of times it seems like you buy these boxes and you just take all the stuff inside and you just throw it away because really you're just after the value. maybe Necromunda kind of the same way too, and of course Kill Team itself. But this is really exciting to me because not only as a player I have to keep track of more things, but Games Workshop gives me these cards in order to do it. They give me tokens. They give me all the game aids, all the stuff to put on the tabletop. I even have a little quick reference card, a little fluff card. That's kind of neat. So I'm digging this so far. So I don't know where you are on the whole like thing about pricing, but for me, I feel like it's on point. Now I know a lot of people online were salty about the price. They're like, "Hey, this dude's only like 15 bucks or whatever," and I could see your point. I definitely could, but I think overall it might just be a good thing for both the game and maybe as a trend from Games Workshop themselves right there. So let's take a look at probably one of the kits that everybody wants to see, Mr. Orcs Man. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Gitzog World Killer. Of course, spelled with a U because orcs. We love them. They're here. So here it is, the sprue. You can now get it in Orky Green that it did not come in back in 2014. And as you can see right here, they are going to have the extra tactics for not only the War Boss, but also Pain Boy and Big Mech as well. So that's kind of neat. And also these are auras, so you're going to be able to keep track of them with these tokens right here. So that's pretty neat, kind of like a little bonus. Again, you're only going to get this particular upgrade for, or this particular point tree for Gitzog, but everybody else is already listed in the commander's book, which of course you're going to have to set, which you're going to have to buy separately. But overall, like I said, I can kind of see the value here to get these, you know, these pieces of content for your army, because if you're playing orcs, you're only going to be playing orcs, and you might have some of these. So that's really neat. And again, it's easy to put on the tabletop because you have everything you need right here. So far, so good. I think we'll take a look at one more commander that people want to see. Ankra the Colossus is bringing the pain for the Necrons in Kill Team Commanders now. This model, of course, a very, very cool model. You can get them in Orky Green as well. Apparently, sorry, this is Necron Green. Necron Green right here. And just like all the other expansions right here, he is going to come with the tactic cards for not only himself, an Overlord, but also a Cryptex. And I guess it's just Cryptex. Yep, just Cryptex right there. And then here's his points tree and, of course, his stat line right there. So very, very cool. Lots going on. I know Necrons, Death Guard, definitely doing really well on Kill Team right now, just because of their resiliency, of course, and they're very, very tough to deal with. But there's lots of other expansions. There's, you know, 5 more of these, plus we know we could have at least 8 more coming out because there's 16 factions in the book. So G-Dub could splash these out for quite a while now, kind of escalating the game a little bit and kind of taking it to the next level. So far, I like where this is. I like Commanders. I haven't played any Kill Team, I'll be honest, but it seems like they're doing their best to kind of keep it tight-knit, kind of keep it balanced, but also give you value for those miniatures that they're demanding a $35 price tag for. So far, so good. I'm kind of digging it. I was worried at first, like I said, but so far, I'm on board with it. I'm on board with it. So hopefully we'll get our first game of Kill Team in here this weekend and kind of see what it's all about, I suppose. So that's it for this one. Thanks for tuning in to check out our latest unboxing review on the Wave 1 Commanders expansion for Kill Team. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on all these videos.
Spiking bits.